What's a popular self-care trend is actually toxic? Answer 1. I swear to God. The blatant selfishness I've seen under the guise of protecting your boundaries. Yes, boundaries are important, but sometimes you should show up even when you're not in the perfect mood. Sometimes you should do the favor without keeping score. And sometimes you should have the uncomfortable conversation even though you'd rather stick your head in the sand to protect your peace. I completely forgot where I read/saw/heard this, but it was something along the lines of, these people are going to end up with perfect boundaries and no friends, and that rang so true for me. Answer 2. Thinking so highly of yourself that constructive criticism appears to be hateful. Answer 3. Only doing things that feel good or spark joy. Sometimes for your own long-term health and future you must do things that aren't super-duper fun. VE learned that one of the best self-care activities is showing that you have invested in your future self. Sometimes, I'll do an extra chore because it means it will help my future self, and I worked hard to give my future self the less stressful life she deserves. Answer 4. Avoiding difficult conversations in the name of positive vibes. Answer 5. That constant pressure to always look on the bright side and be positive no matter what. A friend of mine, Jessie, went through a really tough time, and every time she tried to open up about how she was feeling, people just told her to stay positive or look on the bright side instead of helping. Sometimes, it's okay to feel down and talk about it because forcing positivity can actually make things worse. Answer 6. Any kind of cleanse. That's what your liver and kidneys do. Answer 7. Productivity as self-worth and the constant pursuit of efficiency. It starts to feel like an obligation rather than self-care. There's so much pressure to optimize, and it is toxic. Answer 8. Too much retail therapy/little treat culture. Obviously, sometimes buying yourself something nice or getting a little treat because you did something great or had a bad day is fine and good. You can't just constantly deprive yourself. But there's a fine line between, I had a bad day, gotta get a Starbucks/cave-in and buy that thing I've been looking for, and coffee out every day and a constant stream of Amazon boxes full of trinkets you don't truly desire coming to the house. I've seen people put themselves into bad financial situations or turn into borderline hoarders because I deserve a little treat, but it's literally every day. Answer 9. Insisting that self-care needs to be solitary and cost money. For most people, the self-care they really need is quality time with friends, family, and community, not buying some crap to put on your face while you're alone in the tub. Don't get me wrong, I'm an introvert and alone time keeps me sane, but I don't know if I've ever seen people celebrate self-care as being social. Answer 10. The rise of productivity systems. It's horrible to market more systems to perfectionists that they have to upkeep, only to get discouraged because they can't perfectly use the system given, and then saying, well, you just aren't actually doing dopamine cleansing perfectly.